In this morning's Health Watch, are tears a turnoff? A new study finds the chemicals in a woman's tears may actually reduce a man's sexual interests. Medical correspondent Dr. Jennifer Ashton has the story. Interesting study.
Good morning, Chris.
So what does this research tell us about
tears? This is really about tears and women, men, scent, and physical attractiveness. And the study found that when men smell a woman's tears, their level of testosterone goes down and they actually are less sexually attracted to that woman. They find her less attractive.
All right, now compared to other mammals, humans, only ones that cry. So what are we talking about as far as a function of tears?
Well, it is interesting to note that. And actually, what tears do is they lubricate the eye, they flush out any dirt, they keep it clean. Obviously, when you're talking about emotion, it's also sometimes a way to express yourself. Tears of joy, tears of sadness, tears of grief. And, you know, as we're seeing more and more, some people have greater propensity to cry than others.
Well, tears have been making headlines recently. House Speaker John Boehner is a crier, cries quite a bit. So what makes some people bigger criers than others?
Well, they don't know. Some of the theories include hormones. So men with higher testosterone maybe tend to cry less. Women with higher estrogen tend to cry more. There's a chemical neurotransmitter in the brain known as serotonin. People with higher levels of serotonin may cry less. That's possibly why we see people on antidepressants less prone to tears. When you're talking about men, this study only focused on men smelling women's tears. They haven't really looked at male tears yet and what that does to women. You know, personally, I've only seen my father and husband cry once in my life, and that's when my dog died. So I think that'll be an area of ongoing research.
On a lighter note here with this study, after women hear this, do you think we're going to see more women crying or maybe more women not crying?
Well, I think the interesting thing about this study is it points out if women are crying to manipulate a man's emotions, probably not working too well.
Okay, Dr. Jennifer Ashton, thanks so much. Good to see you this morning.